Welcome to today's session on search engines. This is case study 2. In the earlier part, we discussed about various search engines including Google. We have seen how different search engines perform and how different search engines give different results for the same input string. And we also discussed how we have to input the search string so that we get the results what we are looking for. When I say what we are looking for, it means that the right output of whatever query we have in mind comes out. And if we could not formulate the input string properly, there are chances that we get many results as output of the search, and at the same time it will be very difficult for us to locate the requisite information we are looking for. In today's session, we will be discussing again about the Google search because it is one of the very popular search engines available and most of the people are using it. In fact, we have already seen how to do search using Google. We also discussed about advanced research and other things, and how to give input strings, putting the logical operators, putting the things in double quotes, and other different ways of formulating the input string for search. So today what we will do is that we will be looking into various services offered by the Google so that we can utilize any of them as per our need. So the objective of today's presentation is to introduce various services offered by the Google. Most often it so happens that we will be looking for a piece of software which does a specific function. We will be searching the Google, or of course we will be searching using some search engine for some particular software which helps us to perform something for that particular moment, and then ultimately we get something and we try it, we are not satisfied, then we go for some other product. Like that we will be going to different products and ultimately find that which we find is fit and we will be using it. But once we know the services or products that are offered with Google, for most of our daily needs we can always find a product offered by the Google. So here we will be introducing various services offered by the Google, and we can select whatever we want for application for our task. And in fact, I would like to acknowledge that the images used in this presentation are downloaded from the Google websites. Now let us see some services offered by the Google to all the people. In fact, you can use the word services, or in case you feel more comfortable, you can even use the word product. So let me read out these products, and you also have a look at the image. Try to read the products by yourself also. Android Auto, Android operating system, calendar, cardboard, Google Chrome, then we have the Chromebook, Chromecast, then we have connected home, contacts, then we have docs, we have Drive, Google Earth, Google Forms, Google Mail, then we have Google Cast, Google Chart, then we have Google Cloud, and there are ample number. If you have a look at it, like even you have Google Expenditure, and we even have Google Insights, Google Flights, we have many in fact. So you can click on each of them and you can find their functionality briefly. In case you think that it matches any of your requirements, you can try using that particular product. Then even we have Google Meet. This is very famous product. Many people across the world are using it during the COVID-19 crisis, because during COVID-19 crisis major activities have become online, and in case you have to discuss anything with anybody or a group, Google Meet is being used. Yes, there are other products also which are web conferencing tools, but Google Meet is one of the very popular web conferencing tool. Then we have Google One, we have Google Pay, Google Photos, Google Play, then we have Google Play Books, we have Google Play Games, then we have Google Play Movies and TV, Google Play Music, Google Play Shopping, Google Store, Google Street View, very famous, Google Hangouts, very famous, Google Keep, very famous, Google Maps. I am using it since many years. Maybe some of you are using it. Google Messages, Next Wi-Fi. Nest Wi-Fi is very famous. You can just click on it and see what it does. It does amazing things. Then Google News, then we have Google Pixel, that's a mobile phone released by the Google. Then we have Google Pixel Book Go, Google Play Protect, then we have Google Search, which is the main thing due to which we are going through these products, Google Sheets, Google Sites, Google Slides, then we have Google Translate, Google Voice, and also we have several other products like YouTube, YouTube Kids, YouTube Music, YouTube TV, then Wear operating system by mobiles, of course Wear operating system by Google, okay, Wear operating system by Google, wherein one can wear the watches and other things and connect with help of those Wear by knowing their health parameters, the distance traveled and other things, and that is also connected to their mobile. Then there are several Google products specifically for businesses also. So some of them are like you can see AdSense, then we have the Android, which we have already discussed earlier, we have Google Suite, we have Blogger, Chrome, which is applicable to everybody, we have separately Google Ads, then we have several other products which are very useful for businesses. One very important product is Google Analytics. Google Analytics is very famous because due to the increased volume, analytics has become a very important tool, and in fact most of the people are using analytics to increase their businesses. Then Google Suite is most wonderful because in Google Suite you get a group of tools or a collection of tools offered by the Google. Many organizations have subscribed to Google Suite, due to which they are able to access many software or tools developed by the Google. Then it's also having a Google Manufacturer Center. So Google Trends is there. So there are many, and you can even set up your own business using the Google tools. One is Google My Business. So a lot to be explored. And in fact, what I want to say is that when I am going through all these tools to discuss with you, only then I came to know that there are so many tools. Other than that, actually I am not aware that so many tools are available from the Google. And whatever I said initially to you, that I'll be searching for a suitable tool to perform something and will be using it. The process that I followed is the same as I said to you. But after going through so many Google services or Google products, now I am very much aware that in fact, in case I want to do something, I can definitely get it from one of these services or products. Apart from that, there are some more products like shopping actions, then we have surveys, then we have tag manager, then we have wage local. So these are also the products that are very much useful for the businesses. Then there are some Google products for even developers. So some of the products are like app testing. Okay, one can test their apps using the Google tools. Then there are tools for cloud computing. Then there are tools for various devices. Then it is also possible that we use Google tools for engagement of particular software. Then we have game services. It is also possible to have something called Google Growth. Then we have Google Maps and location, Google messaging and notifications. Then Google Messenger is there. In fact, Google Hangouts is one which we will be using. Google Payments is available. So similarly, we have many things which are offered by the Google in the form of products to various developers. Now, when we have gone through so much of the products, the first one which we have gone through is Android Auto. Android Auto is the software which connects a car with various tools so that the people sitting inside of the car can avail many services being inside the automobile. So as part of Android Auto, it is possible that they get help from the Google Assistant, then they have navigation tools to find a better route, then they have call and chat features to stay connected, then they can play music, they can hear a news, then also they can listen to audiobooks. So listening to audiobooks is a wonderful thing because playing music and other things we are very much aware, but if audiobooks can be read, then it is also possible to pursue meaningful education while being in an automobile, driving or traveling. Then one very important thing from the Google is Android operating system, and the latest operating system in the sequence is Android 10. Now some of the highlights of Android 10 are live caption, smart reply, sound amplifier, gesture navigation, dark theme, privacy controls, location controls, security updates, focus mode and family link. So these are some of the highlights of the Android 10. Then we have one very important tool, that is calendar. In calendar, it is possible that we schedule a view, have a look at the image. So here it shows, the mobile clearly shows when you are scheduling a view. Then it is also possible to add events from the Gmail to your calendar. So if I am saying that you are requested to attend an event or you are invited to an event, you have an option to add the schedule of that event to your calendar, so that on the specific day and time as set by you, you will be reminded of the event through email as well as other means if you exercised that particular option. Then also it is possible to fill in the calendar, so that the calendar, once it is open inside the mobile device and seen, you can see your engagements, you can see on all what dates you are completely busy, on all what dates you are a bit free, and on what dates you are completely free, and can assign that particular time to some other productive task. So it is also possible to fill in your calendar directly from your mobile. Then another thing is Cardboard. Cardboard is wonderful because you can experience virtual reality. So it is possible to experience virtual reality in a simple, fun and affordable way. First, you need to get a viewer. Once you got a Cardboard, you have to get the appropriate apps, and then you have to join the fold. So here this is how the Google Cardboard looks. And in fact, I want to tell you that apart from Google Cardboard, there are many cardboards available. So if you go to some Amazon or a Flipkart or any online shopping website and try to buy a cardboard, you will find cardboards with vast price ranges. To start with, you can start with a cardboard with a very cheap price, or means very less price, I have to say. And in case you are feeling interested, then you can definitely upgrade, or of course I don't want to use that word upgrade because maybe you can't exchange and get the better one, but you can definitely go for sophisticated cardboards, and Google Cardboard is one of the cardboards which is very widely used. So basically in this cardboard, using this cardboard, what we can do is that we can experience the virtual reality in a very simple fun, and in fact it is also affordable provided the cardboard you bought is of less price. Then you also need a viewer. Actually viewer, in most of the cases the viewer comes along with the cardboard. Okay, it will be written when you are purchasing that as part of the package you will be getting the viewer also. There is no need for you to again separately buy a viewer, but at the same time you can also try to find separately for a viewer and purchase it. Then once you got the cardboard, you have to get the concerned mobile apps to make it functional. Once you got the apps, then you can join the fold. There you can see at the bottom the mobile device is placed there inside the cardboard, and that will be folded, and once you put it once you start looking into it, you can see the virtual reality, or you can experience the virtual reality on your mobile, but it looks as if you are sitting inside a big film theater, and the mobile screen will look like a theater screen. So joining the fold is very important. There you can see the cardboard, then inside that the mobile phone is kept, and now you will be finishing of that fold so that you can watch anything where there is VR component, and you can experience the VR component. Otherwise it is very difficult to experience the VR component in case you do not have that provision. There are also nowadays mobile phones which are providing VR apps. So you don't need a cardboard, but using that mobile phone and that particular app that was provided by the underlying operating systems company will enable you to experience virtual reality even with direct mobile devices, and maybe you don't need a cardboard. But a cardboard is a best option and also cheaper option, because when you are doing several things with mobile, there are chances that a mobile may fall down or a mobile may get damaged. So it's better you use a cardboard whenever you want to experience the virtual reality. Then there is something called Chrome Web Store. There you get many things, and we'll be going through what all are available in the Chrome Web Store. So basically Chrome Web Store offers the Chrome extensions and themes. Chrome extensions available which help to become productive when staying at home, and some of such tools are Bitmoji, Grammarly for Chrome, Share to Classroom, and there are many more. Also there are editor picks, and the editor picks are Google Translate, Dark Reader, Volume Master, and there are others. And some extensions are useful for working from home. They are Google Input Tools, Kami extension for PDF and document annotation, Office Dualness, and there are many more. So we will be looking at the Chrome Web Store. Have a look at the image. So the apps for productivity at home are, one is Bitmoji, then you have Grammarly. Grammarly is very famous because whenever you are typing English or any other language provided, Grammarly supports it. Grammarly software will find the grammatical errors in your text, and it will highlight them, and will ensure that your text is free of grammatical errors. Then also there is a Netflix party, then there is Screencastify, then we can also Share to Classroom, and there are other apps that are very much productive for homework. So in case anybody is working from home, these particular apps can be used to increase the productivity, and during this juncture many people are working from home, and for them These apps are very useful. Then there are many other apps which are released by the Google for the people who to increase their productivity at home, and it is really worthy to explore them. Then there are some important apps that are picked up by the editors. One is Custom Cursor, then the other is a Google Translator, one is Honey, Dark Reader, Volume Master, and the another one is Virtue Vision. So there are some editor picks. Editor is picking means that it is having a lot of application, it is well received by the customers, only then they will be picking up under editors picks. Then there are some apps which are also useful to work from home. One is increasing the productivity when you are at home, then the other is increasing the workload by doing some work using the apps from the home. For example, let me say that when you are staying at home, if you want to increase the productivity, we have seen that Bitmoji, Grammarly and other apps are usable. But at the same time, if you are working from home, then there are some more apps that are very useful. So one is Blocksite, then Google Input Tools, then Kami, which works with PDF and annotation issues, Loom, and then there are other tools such as Office is available, and there are other tools which you can see on the screen, as well as go to that particular website and click on View All. You will find many products for you to work from home. And then there are apps for online education also. So there they are visible. Have a look at the image. So one is Equitios, then you have Read and Write, then we have Giphy. Giphy means it provides you a big repository of GIF images. Then we have Voice LN, then we have Translate Learn, and there are many more online tools for education, because nowadays people are doing most of the things online, and in fact even teaching is happening online and learning is also happening online. Now let us have a look at some products for entertainment. So these are very useful for people who are looking for some apps that will be useful for them to spend the time, and here are the things which are in front of you. So one is Mio, then you have Scener, then there is House Party, and there are other apps also or products also available from Google that can be used for entertainment. And once we use the word entertainment, we are not saying that from home or from anywhere else, because it all depends. And once you run, and if you are happy with the product, you can run it at home or any other place in case we deem it fit. Then we have what is called game playing, because game playing is one of the most popular activities by children as well as adults when they are free and when they are at home or even in office, but definitely not in a school. There are several products that are useful for enhancing our game playing capabilities. So have a look at the image. So one is Twitch Full Plus, and Twitch Full Plus is one, and it is very famous, and there are other products also that are seen on the screen. So there are some products that are very much updated very recently by the Google. Some of them are Evernote Web Clipper, Go Full Page, Momentum, Mega, Keepa, and there are many more. So everywhere you can see I have introduced you some, but when you click on View All, you get many. So you can directly go to the google.com, then to the right top corner you will see dots which are in the form of a square. Click on it, then you will find many products. You can go to any category and find all the products in that category and their functionality, and also in case you have time you can try to use them. And among the browsers that are used, Google Chrome is the best, and it is most widely used browser. And some of the popular products from Google are Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Drive, Google Sheets, Google Ads, AdSense, Analytics, Google Maps, Chromecast, Google Play Movies and TV. So these are some of the very popular products from Google, and there are also devices that are made by the Google. So one is Google Pixel, it is a mobile phone which is very popular. Then you have Google Nest, it leads to a connected home. Then we have a Pixel Book Go, which is a Chromebook. Then we have Nest Wi-Fi, which blankets our whole home in fast, reliable Wi-Fi and keeps buffering at bay in every room. So there are many other products also which you can be using them anywhere, which we have already discussed. One is Android Auto, then the Android operating system, then Wear operating system by Google, and apart from that we have Google Duo, Gmail and Google Chat also. So in case you have any doubts, please feel free to drop an email to me at pvsuresh@ignou.ac.in. Thank you very much.